guitar.
I saw a ton of bands in basements, and I think the thing about a basement is that it's as far removed as possible from the commercial aspects of music, and it's really just art in someone's house, basically. And transforming a basement into that space is powerful. You know, it's like for me, it filled the same kind of like space in me that like religion might fill in somebody. You know, I mean, it was that powerful. Um, Handy street shows were always really just something else, and commercial ad was just slightly before my time, but not before the time of people that I first met when I arrived here. So I sensed that it was a lot of the similar stuff. I think the cool thing about New Brunswick is that even though there's been this like kind of punk enclave, even within that enclave, there's been so many different flavors and people that really had nothing to do with each other except for the fact that they played independent music in basements in New Brunswick, you know, and then it was rock and roll, sometimes ska based. I definitely think that the basement show that will always stick out for me the most is the last Handy Street show, because that was such an institution, and it was also the only show that they ever did there that got shut down by the cops. They planned a huge show, and Sick of It All, and Lifetime, and the Bouncing Souls. These were bands that by this point had really outgrown basements, even in that era. And the show was just so massively attended, and people just couldn't keep it under control. They just stayed outside. They stayed in the front. They didn't go in the back. They did what they wanted to do, and the cops wound up shutting it down. First time ever.